Hospital Foundation Radio Telethon. Welcome, everybody. Hour number 2 on Saturday morning from WMSA and Time Warner Cable Channel 30. It's great to have you with us. Our telephone number, 769-9939. Call that number and make your contribution to the Messina Memorial Hospital Foundation. There are many ways you can contribute to the cause today, and Charlie Fod, this is going to be the most popular way perhaps of all.
I hope so, Sandy. I'm looking forward to donating this $10 to the cause.
Now what's going to happen is I have in my hand a softball.
Yes, you do.
Nice, white, kind of light, I notice.
Yeah, I think they're styrofoam.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the trigger better be easy.
It is. It's a hair trigger,
Okay.
actually.
Because my aim is lousy, first of all.
Well, we have other ways of getting people wet.
His Honor the Mayor, Mr. Ken McDonald, is the first victim in the booth. And folks who are watching, and I'll tell you folks on radio, he is wearing his mayoral uniform of a shirt and tie. This is official Mayor of Messina uniform. Now, Charlie, if you'd like to go over and make the donation. There it is, the first $10. And here we go. Here is the ball. You folks are about to see my better side if you're on television. Here we go. Now, Charlie, throwing it one-handed or two-handed isn't going to make any difference, okay?
I'm not worried.
Mr. Mayor?
I'm not worried. No fear here.
Mr. Mayor, we work together so well, but there are times. There are times. Ken, I'm real sorry about this.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again, he says. Let's do it again, he said.
Come on, let's go.
His Honor the Mayor, step right up. Who's next to dunk the mayor here on Time Warner Cable Channel 30? There it goes. There he goes again. Did you pay your $10?
$40 to dunk the mayor, but it was worth
It
that.
was worth every penny. I understand
This is
that.
fun. Come down to the arena. Come on.
All right, folks, come by and join us here at the Messina Arena and play Dunk the Mayor here today. He's only going to be here for a short time. Step right up, Alice. Step right up and pay your money here. Here comes a former judge. I know he wants to dunk the mayor. We are busy fundraising here at the Messina Memorial Hospital Foundation Radio Telethon. The heck with the softball. We don't need the softball. We are fundraising here today. We've got to go to Board B, where Jeff Unitas is now standing at the other end of the Messina Arena. Jeff, for midday journal stuff on WMSA. Now, during the break on Time Warner Cable Channel 30, you're going to be able to see what's going on at the arena and various other things that are happening. So none of us are going to desert you. We're just going to have a little padded break in here so we can all have a little lunch and relax. While you are here at the Messina Arena, you have a chance to look at a beautiful red SUV that we are going to be raffling off on behalf of the Messina Memorial Hospital Foundation. The red SUV is a gorgeous, one of our models is going to open the doors. You can have a look inside. I feel like Bob Barker. The price is right. Look at the interior of this SUV. Folks, the tickets, this is a raffle item. It's not an auction item, okay? It's a raffle item that's going to be drawn on July 14, the end of the Messina bicentennial. July 14 will be our drawing for that. And their tickets are $10 each. You can get them right here, right now, right today at the Messina Memorial Hospital Foundation's 13th Annual Radio Telethon. Now, I'm going to ask our friends, do we have a mobile camera, just out of curiosity, that might be ready to go? Because because the person in the dunking booth looks very, very dry over there. And I don't like, so I think what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to challenge Bob and see how far he can follow me. I'm going to walk over here because I'm looking at her as we walk off our set here at the Hospital Foundation's Radio Telethon. We're going to walk over all the way to the dunking booth, and there she is. She looks kind of dry over here. We're going to walk over and give her a little surprise. We're going to find out, first of all, who is in the dunking booth at the moment. And the health fair is going on already, folks, by the way, at Messina Memorial Hospital. Now, the question is, who have we got right now in the dunking booth at the moment?
Right now we have Kristen Block.
Kristen Block. Now, do you think that Kristen looks kind of dry?
Yes, she does.
So watch what's going to happen to Kristen. Kristen? Kristen, how you doing? How are you doing? Are you nice and dry? So far? You think?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she was dry. I mean, we can't have dry dunkers. I mean, we're going to dunk people. We're going to dunk people. That's what we're going to do here. I mean, thank you, Kristen. How did you like that? Was it good? Is it cold? It is. Well, that's awful. I'm sorry that it's so cold.
Thanks.
I should have done it to you, KJ, is what I should have done. Next, now has Charlie been in here yet? Have you been in here yet, Charlie? We missed Charlie Fott. I'm very sad to do that. We should have got Charlie a while ago. How you doing, Kristen? You still kind of cold up there? You know, it's pretty neat. Once is a nice thing to do. Twice is a charm. But 3 times is just a wonderful thing. Okay, I think we've gotten Kristen. You know, that water is warm, I'll say that.
Oh, yeah?
Because I got, never mind. I asked for that. The Tap to Toe studio dancers are here, and while we're down here, let's have a look at them for a moment as we get one of their numbers all set to go. Yeah, sure. I donated is what the word is. The Tap to Toe studio people. Oh, I'm being beckoned over to the camera again. I'm not going to do that to Kristen again. She's an awful good person. I can't do that. I can't do it 4 times. But KJ may be about to do it for me. Let's have a look at the Tap to Toe studio dancers here at the Messina Arena. Yeah, you do, because I'm going to turn right around here and we're going to follow them. And there they are. The Tap to Toe studio dancers. Now I'll back out and let you look at them. And you can hear a little bit of the music here at the Messina Arena. Dressed, by the way, for those who are listening to us, dressed in white tops, red pants, moving and grooving to the music here at the Messina Memorial Hospital Foundation's annual radio telethon. See, if you're not down here, you're missing the part of the fun, folks. The health fair, by the way, has started. We're standing right next to where they're doing blood pressure checks and other tests for you. Come on down and take advantage of that. And we're going to, as the dancers perform, I think what we should do probably is send it down to Jeff. We can prepare Jeff to perhaps take a run through of the second half of the all-day board. We did not go through the second half of the all-day board, so maybe we should do that at this point. And then we can go through board E one time. Folks, we're going to close off board E at 12:15. We're not going to be on the air at that point, but we'll close off board E at 12:15, okay? Back to you, Jeff. We're going to show you a little bit of me. We have an instant replay for you, folks. If you want to, you tell me, Mark, if you want to do that, or if we can do that, let's go. The instant replay of the first dunking of Mr. Charles Fott. And we can take you live. There he went, Charlie Fott. That was the first thing by his own son. His own son dunked him. And now we can take you live to the Messina Arena, where Charlie has just been dunked for about the 4th time in the last 5 minutes. So Charlie is going to be the subject of many dunkings here today. We have many folks who are coming by to see if Charlie will get wet. Now, the problem Charlie has, of course, is that this pool is only 4 feet deep, okay? So when Charlie goes, Charlie goes. And it's all the way under. You know what? We only got a minute left before lunch. We only have a minute to go before lunch. Then we're going to break. So I think we should send the people off to lunch in a proper manner, don't you? This way, yeah. So I owe $100. It's worth it.
Bye-bye. Come down and see us.
Folks, we
We'll be here
appreciate
all
all the
day
work
till
you've done
7
for us this
o'clock.
morning for the Messina Memorial Hospital Foundation. We've got a break for an hour for the Midday Journal. And here on Time Warner Cable Channel 30, the Board E goes until 12:15. We're going to show you the all-day board during the next hour. We thank you all for what you've done this morning, but we got a lot more work to do this afternoon. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you in about an hour. This Dunking booth. So come dunk back for the next few minutes. And then coming up next to the Dunking booth is going to be this guy right here, Dr. Bill.
Hey, Sandy, how we doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, Doc?
Great. Excellent marathon.
Marathon. You got it
here,
right.
Yeah, we're here for the long haul. Yeah, so we're looking forward. We're going into the booth next, and I'd like to commend everybody down here in Time Warner Cable. And boy, Nola Martin has done a great job here.
Yes.
She came into the office for her monthly visit and asked if I would partake in today's activities, and I got to say, my whole staff, all the girls are even going in today.
So tell me who's with you here.
Well, let's bring the girls in here. We got Rita. We got Rita Villeneuve, one of our new additions, and Cheryl Gay. We have Elaine Cardinal. All the girls actually chimed in and said, "Hey, we'll do it." So,
okay, so you got 3 girls and 1 guy back here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We're just starting out all right.
Okay, this is good. This is good. Now, when are you going to be in?
Should be coming up soon. I think we got Paul Haggett going in next, and we got all the guys from the ball team and all our friends down there at the Open Net Watch, and we tell them to get their behinds up here. We got a whole crew already waiting to get in line to get us all. I don't know, San.
Now, listen, you guys all got to have money, right? Okay. Now, down at the Open Net, if you're all sitting down there at the Open Net saying we're waiting for Dr. Bill to get in here, then it's your turn. Come on, make the trip across the street and give us your dollars.
Well, there's about 3,000 people looking to get even. Let's get them down here.
Is that because you didn't straighten people out, or what's it?
Yeah, sometimes you straighten them out a little too much.
I understand. Are you ready to go?
Well, we're ready.
Okay. Are we ready to have Mackenzie? Mackenzie, are you about done? Oh, Haggett's next. Paul Haggett is next, okay. Then Dr. Bill comes in. So we'll have to make a return trip down to this side of the arena and see what happens to Dr. Bill and the rest of his staff. And we'll do that in just a little bit. Jeff, I know, is anxious to talk to you folks about the other half of the all-day board, so let's go do that right now, shall we?
Thank you, Sandy. You get all the fun jobs. You get to go to the...
In honor of someone, to thank the hospital. Please be sure to do so. And give us that call right now at 769-9939. 769-9939. Call now. Make your pledge. Make your contribution. Folks, the way it happens with a lot of these things is that to sit around during the day and you're home and you're thinking, well, I'll call them. Don't worry, I'll get to it. Well, we're now at 3 o'clock. We're less than 4 hours left in our radio telethon, and you need to get to it real soon. It's time to go. Everybody, young and old alike, can contribute to our radio telethon, and certainly we hope that you will do that. As we mentioned earlier today, folks, if everybody in Messina gave us $5, we'd be well over our goal here today, so we really need to hear from you now on behalf of the Messina Memorial Hospital Foundation. Now, Charlie, where would you like to start? You're going to do board H, are you?
I can do board H.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Careful. Or you're not going to get down. Okay.
I'm not going to get down. I can do it right here. I can see that far.
Okay.
Okay. Item number 1.
At the Dunking booth, take it away there, Sandy.
We are set for a presentation and probably a little wetness here, right?
Well, Sandy, on behalf of Orlando Chiropractic Center and my fabulous staff of girls will be up here after me, we'd like to present the foundation with a check for $100.
Thank you.
Anybody who wants a crack at us, it's on us.
All right. You got it. Thank you, Dr. Bill. All right, ladies. Here we go. Wait a minute. Has he got that thing rigged so it doesn't go? Oh, strike 2.
Awful dry up here, Sandy.
It's dry so far. Oh, my goodness. All right, girls, do it. Do it, girls. Yeah! I think he thought he had it rigged that it wasn't going to do that, and sure enough it did. And I'll tell you what, that's a pretty sizable splash. Dr. Bill is a little wet. The Time Warner camera is a little wet. I'm a little wet. So, Jeff, we need to dry off. It's up to you again. Yes, I'm ready when Jeff has to stay in just a little bit longer. Yeah, there he is. Haas is still there, and he's still in the booth. Somebody go hit that lever so we can dunk Haas while we're with him on television, will you? Somebody ought to see if they can throw that softball. We can see Haas go. There we go. Thank you. Much obliged. There goes your DPW guy right there. Thank you. And welcome back to the Massena Arena and the 13th Annual Massena Memorial Hospital Foundation Radio Telethon. We are back by the dunking booth, and we're about to be joined by the next two gentlemen who are going to be in this booth, this notorious booth that has really seen its share of use today. Jerry Manor was in here and lost some more hair. Dale Kramer was in here, and, well, he didn't have any left to lose. Bill Orlando was here and made it the biggest splash of anybody that I've seen so far. And, of course, His Honor the Mayor started us off earlier this morning, and somebody was awful and just tripped the wires so we could go. I mean, that's the way it's worked here. But, folks, I'll tell you one thing. We have never seen such as we're about to see in the next two segments. Mark Ryan, the local manager of Time Warner, is about to go in the dunking booth, and can you want to get a close-up of him in shorts? I think that might be worth it. I don't think many people see this or want to.
Thanks a lot. That's good. That's all I needed. Thank you, Sandy. Well, I know you and Jeff have been having fun talking about coming down to have hostility for cable, and this is a good opportunity. But I would like to say, if you hold your money for 15 minutes, Haas Fayad's in there next, the Superintendent of Public Works. So for any pothole you've ever hit or whatever, come on down and put Haas in the booth. So we're only 15 minutes away from Haas.
So, folks, if you've ever had trouble with your cable, and of course none of us ever have, so it just hasn't happened.
That's right.
If you've ever wondered about your rates, which are pretty reasonable in Massena, more or less.
Right.
If you've ever wondered about the guy in charge, if you ever wanted to say, Mark, you're a great guy, but it's time you went down.
Right.
You have your opportunity right now. Go for it.
Okay, Sandy, here we go.
Now, Haas Fayad, of course, is the Superintendent of Public Works for the village of Massena. And Haas, you know, there are a lot of potholes in Massena that I think folks will be talking to you about.
There sure are, but you know, this is not a work day here for us today. We're here to promote this hospital telethon, and I certainly want to see my my buddy up here, Mart, get dunked in the booth.
And then we would urge all the DPW employees to come in and join us and pay their fair share to see what happens to you.
That's fine. I got pink slips right with me too, so we'll be taking care of that.
And of course, anyone again in the village of Massena, you know, if your water main is broken sometime or you've hit a pothole and your car is out of alignment, this is the guy right here, and you have your chance to dunk him in the next half hour.
That's right. What you see is what you get, though. I'm dressed for it. This is how I'm going in.
This is how you're going in?
This is it.
Oh my gosh!
Appropriate
Well,
attire.
I'll tell you what. I'd rather he went into this outfit than Ryan in his shorts and bathing suit. I can see that.
Well, thanks a lot. I think Mr. Ryan over here was getting a little out of hand, so I'm going to chill him out here in about 2 minutes here.
So who's going to be first to dunk Mr. Ryan?
My son is 11 years old today.
His 11-year-old son who celebrates his birthday. So I'll tell you what we'll do. You and I will back out of here. I'm going to go right over here because in case your 11-year-old son doesn't hit the target, we've got to make sure something happens. Now here's a bag of ice, just in case. They've now dumped a bag of ice into the water in case it was not quite cold enough for you.
That's not right, Sandy.
It's been warm water all day, Mark, and for some reason they've decided to cool you down a little bit. Here's another bag of ice that is now gone in. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so who's going in first?
Sean, no.
Who's throwing the first ball?
Don't do it.
Oh, he just missed a fastball. Just a bit outside. He just missed. A little underneath the target. Here we go. Oh, he missed it 3. Well, Dad's going anyway. Dad is going anyway.
Am I done now?
No, no, you're in there for a little while. Mark wanted to know if he was done right then, and we told him no, he's not. Do we have a replay on that? The replay is now being shown on Channel 30. And there he goes, down for the count. Now, we have one more young gentleman who's going to try it here. Who's this, Mark? Do you know right offhand?
Taylor Frederick.
This is
Taylor Frederick.
Taylor Frederick. It looks like he's got a fastball ready to go here.
Oh, easy on me, Taylor.
He missed. One shot. No, here we go. Next shot. Come on, Taylor. No, that's a little low. Low and outside. One more shot. No, low again. You know, I think it's really bad. I think it's really bad that Taylor did not hit the target. Don't you, people? Isn't it? You know, payback's an awful thing. You know what I mean? And of course, now I get a replay. Thanks a lot. All right. Enough of this fun. Charlie, we're going to send it back to you up in the front of the place to review Board H again.
No, I think we've already done that. Actually,
all right, let's do Board G or I.
Now we're right over here at the Road Runner booth. Okay, here we go. Thank you. We are here with 2 lovely young ladies from Time Warner. Maybe you could introduce yourselves.
I'm Deanna. My name is Amy.
And both of these young ladies are going to tell us a little bit about this great high-tech Road Runner booth that we have here. Who wants to do it?
Knock yourself out, Amy.
We're down here at the Messina Arena. We're giving out Frisbees. We also have raffles for some Motorola radios and also a jacket. If you want to come on down, we're here. We have computers that you can try. We have lots of lineups for our digital cable. And just come on down and check us out. There's lots to see and lots to play with here.
There is. We've got, let me see, about 6 or 7 monitors set up here, 2 TVs and 4 really beautiful high-speed monitors, flat screen, state-of-the-art. We'd like people to come down and take a look at this great display of digital.
To stay in just a little bit longer. Yeah, there he is. Haas is still there, and he's still in the booth. Somebody go hit that lever so we can dunk Haas while we're with him on television, will you? Somebody ought to see if they can throw that softball. We can see Haas go. There we go. Thank you. Much obliged. There goes your DPW guy right there. Thank you. And we're very fortunate to have drawn a crowd with us here to the arena today, and we sure appreciate that. We have that's Bill Lynch of the Salvation Army. Folks, if you ever wanted to dunk a preacher, here's your chance. Bill Lynch is up there and ready to go. I don't know if daughter Christina is still around here or not, but Bill's up there. He's going to be all set to go here momentarily. And we have a couple more victims to go before that ends at 5 o'clock. Then from 5 until 7, folks, we're going to go Great Guns. We're going to use all